Amerigo Vespucci was one of the most important and influential explorers during the Age of Exploration. Amerigo Vespucci was born on March 9, 1454 in Florence, Italy. Later on during his life, in 1492, at the age of 38, he moved to Spain and became a citizen. He worked as a banker most of his life in Seville, Spain. In 1493, Vespucci met Christopher Columbus. Columbus told him about his voyage and his investor Berardi. A few months later, Berardi and Vespucci helped Christopher Columbus prepare for his voyage by getting him ships, cannons, and food supplies for his exploration. On December 15, 1495, Berardi died, which left Vespucci in charge of his business, obtaining supplies from the Spanish ships. Vespucci felt real interested in becoming an explorer, and this dream was very recurrent and strong, so he decided to go along with it.
One day, he went with King Henry VII to ask for his acceptance. King Henry VII was approving a lot of people for voyages during those times, so Vespucci's possibilities of being approved were very high. After being approved, he prepared for his first voyage on May 10, 1497. Vespucci, under the flag of Spain, departed from Cadiz, Spain. During this voyage, he, along with his crewmates, had the goal of reaching Asia. They wanted to reach Asia so they can get spices, gold, and many other resources the King of Spain had requested. To reach Asia, they stopped in different places. They first reached the West Indies and 5 weeks later, Central America. When Vespucci arrived in Central America, they thought they had reached Asia, but it wasn't until his second voyage that they started to believe it was something new. Months later, in 1497, they arrived in October to Spain, concluding their voyage. Vespucci went to the king, giving him all the fortune they had acquired. In return, he was paid for his excellent work. Vespucci was inspired and felt successful after his first voyage. After he finished his voyage, he returned to his job.
2 years later, Vespucci decided to once again explore. Therefore, he went with King Henry IV once again. In May 1499, Vespucci was leaving for his second voyage. During this voyage, he was under the authority of Alonso de Ojeda. Alonso de Ojeda was another explorer sailing under Spanish command. Midway through the voyage, Alonso de Ojeda and Vespucci separated to cover more land. Vespucci took some ships, crew, and supplies and went the opposite direction from Alonso de Ojeda. During this voyage, he explored Cape Santo Agustino, discovered Brazil and the Amazon River, and was the first to cross the equator. Once returned to Spain, he met with Ojeda, as they gathered their resources to give it to the king. All of these resources were very special, since they would help the nation become more wealthy, and more money helped everyone, which is why, during the 15th century, Spain was approving a lot of expeditions.